Hey, what's up, guys? Gamer Guide here. And, I love the Sonic IDW comics. I mean, that is no surprise. And, I follow a lot of the artists and Ian Flynn on, the makers behind the IDW comics. And there's an interview that Ian Flynn made earlier, a couple days ago, about how he's always been bombarded by several of the fans to include the Freedom Fighters in the IDW comics, and how they just haven't found the right opportunity to put them in. But he definitely is planning on implementing them in some way in the future. People just gotta be patient and stuff. And when I saw this, I was like, I hope Ian Flynn does not include the Archie characters in IDW comics. I mean, I would rather have him included if he really wants to, if it will really help drive the story. I don't want him to include it because of demand from Archie fanboys and people harassing him and stuff. I don't want that, because then that jeopardizes the integrity of the story. He's not doing it for the sake of the story. He's doing it because people are demanding him. And I said, I don't even want the scenario of, oh, the Archie characters, the Freedom Fighters fell through a portal and from another dimension. I don't want that shit. That is the type of shit you hear in the Sonic game, like, oh, classic Sonic from another dimension. I don't want to hear that in IDW, because the writing of the story is very well told. I love the Metal Virus saga so far, and I just don't want that to be ruined. I made a list of the top 7 Archie characters that people always demand get put into the IDW comics, and I'm going to explain why they won't work in the IDW comics and why they could work. Now, Sally Acorn, Princess Sally Acorn, that anytime you think Archie or Freedom Fighters, you always think Sally Acorn. Sonic Archie and Sally Acorn is like homogenous, one and the same, because he plays a huge role in Sonic's life in the Archie comics. Now, I don't want Sally Acorn in the IDW comics for the sole reason that we have Amy Rose, and Amy has developed so much as a character. I don't want Sally coming in stealing the spotlight, especially that Sonic's character has always been a carefree soul who loves and craves adventure and loves helping out people and the little guy. He does not care about love. That is not his character. That completely destroys his character. So to have Sally come, in the story, and then Sonic all of a sudden goes head over heels for her, is crazy. It doesn't make sense, and it's out of character for him. One dude who's a friend of mine, he did explain to me that Sally could still work in IDW comics, but she would have to be rebooted completely. Like, she can't be her Archie self. She would have to be like a princess of some village, maybe not whole village. She's the princess there, and she wants to take a different approach in the war against Eggman. Like, she wants to be more brutal and fight back, and Sonic isn't in agreement with that. Basically, her character in the Archie comics, as far as I'm concerned, at least the old one, she's always been very headstrong and always wanted Sonic to take things more seriously when it came to fighting Eggman. If she's put in IDW comics, that could work. Just no relationship, no love interest between her and Sonic. But if you can retain that character, just make her a princess of a faraway village or kingdom, and have her own team of freedom fighters or whatever, and Sonic's trying to help them out and stuff, and they have some disagreements, that could work. Other than that, if it's the Sally Acorn that I know Archie fans want, where she has a deep relationship with Sonic and stuff, no, that's not going to work. Another thing, Bunny Rabbit. I don't know if it's Bunny Rabbit or Bunny Rabbit. I don't know. Now, she was actually my favorite character. My favorite original Archie character from the Sonic Archie comics, because I just loved her story. It was like a tragic story. She almost got turned into a robot, so she has to live with these metal legs for the rest of her life, but it gives her an advantage. Like, she's able to bust down doors and stuff. Would she work? Yes, she actually could work if there's a saga where Eggman is turning everyone into robots. We kind of have that saga now, but it's Zombots. So maybe if it can be in a different arc or different saga where Eggman captures a rabbit, anthropomorph rabbit, almost transforms her into a robot, then Sonic breaks her free, she becomes Bunny Rabbit. That could work. I could see that working. Now, Antoine or Antoinette, whatever, Antoine. No, I never liked him. He was always just an arrogant prick who just didn't like Sonic. He was jealous of Sonic. I don't see him fitting in this world of IDW at all. And he just doesn't fit the game canon, and the IDW comics are based on the video game canon. So yeah, I don't see him working. Now, Rotor. I actually kind of liked Rotor. He's a mechanic, but he did kind of seem redundant, because it's like Tails is a genius, right? He builds his own shit, like his airplane stuff. Why do we need Rotor when Tails is already a mechanic? Rotor could be Tails' assistant, you know? I mean, it's crazy how Tails does all these things by himself without an assistant, right? And even Dr. Eggman, as smart as he is, he has assistants. He has Orbot, Cubot. Now he has Dr. Starline. In Archie Comics, he has Snively, whatever. So Tails could have an assistant, and he could be like this dude named Rotor. That could work. But like I said, these characters, their roles will definitely be downscaled in the IDW comics. I don't see them having a prominent role, but Rotor could work as Tails' assistant mechanic. Now Scourge. No, definitely not. I never liked Scourge. He's always just seemed like an edgy, evil Sonic, and he just seems redundant because we already have Shadow the Hedgehog, and then you have Scourge, whose sole purpose is just, oh, I'm Sonic, but evil, more evil and badass. It's like, nah, no. I don't think anyone is demanding for Scourge to be in the IDW comics, and I definitely don't want that. And Fiona Fox, no, just no. I mean, Fiona Fox is what caused that whole soap opera drama between Sonic and Tails, because Tails was in love with Fiona Fox. Just no. Yeah, Scourge and Fiona Fox should never even come close to leaving Archie. Let them die with the Archie comics. And then we have Snively. I used to call him Snively or whatever. Nah, we don't need him. He was nothing more than Eggman's assistant, henchman. We have Dr. Starline, and I like him way more because not only is he Eggman's assistant, but he takes things into his own hands as well. You know, he helped restore Dr. Eggman back to his former self. He's taken initiative when things seem out of control. And when he actually tries to kill Sonic, he actually is close to being successful, unlike Dr. Eggman, who doesn't like to directly kill Sonic like that. He always likes the cat and mouse game with Sonic, and even Dr. Starline doesn't understand that. He's like, I don't understand why Eggman allows Sonic to live all this time. And Orbot and Cubot even had to explain to him, like, look, Eggman and Sonic got this weird cat and mouse relationship thing going on. You wouldn't get it, but I think he just likes to chase. So yeah, I really love Dr. Starline. And Nicole, no, just no. So those are the only characters that I think would work in IDW. Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit, and possibly Rotor as Tails' assistant. But what do you guys think? I want you to let me know down in the comments below. Will any of the Freedom Fighter characters or Archie characters work in the IDW comics, and how would you implement them? You know, I think it's just best to leave them alone, but you can have like an arc where they make a cameo or something. I don't know. We already have Whisper and Tangle, and I love them. We don't need like Sally Acorn and Antoine and stuff, or even Bunny Rabbit if we have Whisper and Tangle. That's all I can say, because we have too many characters already in the Sonic universe and Sonic comics. I want them to spend time fleshing out the characters we already have. Alright guys, that wraps it up for now, so you know what to do. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care, and until next time, swag out.